Welcome to Rockwood Connects, the educational, informational, and entertaining podcast for the Rockwood School District. I'm Dr. Cassandra Suggs.
And I'm Emily Schrader.
We were so happy to have you here today. This is our second podcast of the 2024-25 school year, and we are so delighted because this person is usually behind the scenes, but they decided to join us in front of the camera today, and you're going to really enjoy our two-part interview today with one of our wonderful leaders and another one of our leaders in the buildings as well. So I'm going to let Emily start out with our first question.
Sure. Well, welcome, Mary.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
And I should have said this is Mary Lapak, our Chief Communications Officer. I should have said that ahead of time.
Hey, that's all right. We would have gotten to it eventually.
You're right.
Okay, so Mary, the Rockwood School District has had a hiring campaign over the last couple of months. Can you tell us about the vision that was behind that?
Sure, absolutely. So it actually started in January of this year.
Okay.
And we started out slow, but we really needed to target 4 areas where there was really a need. Where we were having difficulty hiring people, and so it was transportation. Certainly we need bus drivers, our facilities department, custodians, grounds and maintenance workers, before and after care workers in our adventure club program, and child nutrition workers. And so we brought those directors together and we put our brains together and we talked about what kind of people they typically hire and from where, and maybe having talked to some of their recent hires, like what made them want to choose Rockwood. And we put our heads together, like I said, and we just came up with this campaign, and we decided, we were going to try everything. And so that's exactly what we did. We had social media, we had digital ads, we had emails to people, we had yard signs, we had billboards, and we went through all of that in a very newspaper ads as well, in a very strategic way. Over the spring semester, and then at one point we said, what, have we done radio ads before? Have we done television ads before? Let's look at that. And so that's what we did, and we added those in, and that happened over the summer, the first phase, and now we're actually in the second phase. The board approved us to continue that, both with the television and the radio commercials, and of course all of our digital and print ads continue. So
okay,
amazing, a lot of work.
Yes,
a lot of work. Mary, I think people, when they think of communications, they're like, for a school district, what is there to do? There can't be much, right? So I want you to kind of give a little bit of a sneak peek and insight. What are your day-to-day operations? Not just you, but your team. What does your department do and bring to our community and to our staff?
Oh gosh, well, it's hard to put in
I know. How much time, right?
Yes. Well, first of all, I have a phenomenal team, and each of them brings such talent to the table and years of experience to the table. And so, we have someone who's in charge of the social media and writing all of the wonderful stories. I mean, the district is so large and so many schools and so many wonderful things happen in each of those buildings. And so we're constantly looking to share all those good things happening in our classrooms. And so one person's responsible for gathering all the information, writing the stories, monitoring our social media, and then we have someone else in our office who is over all of the digital, the web systems, so all of the technology behind our communication systems, and that's their primary role. We have someone who just does internal communications, so they're responsible for everything related to our staff members. Someone else who is all about our website, a web designer. Someone else who's community and school relations, so they are the liaison not only to our schools and our secretaries and the school websites, but also our PTO organizations. We have a videographer who's fabulous and wonderful and helps with things like this podcast. And so it's just, we have so many people. We have our print shop as well, and then thankfully we have someone, our assistant in our department, that helps keep all of us together. So yes, it's every day is different and every day is wonderful, but there's so much good news to share in Rockwood, and so we really feel honored to be able to do that.
Yeah, and you do a great job. So it's not always just about crisis. That's not why you just need a communication department. Yes. It's for all the other things.
But it's very important in a crisis, right? That we're getting exactly what's happening in a timely way out to everyone who it affects. So yes, we take that all very seriously.
Yes, you do. Thank you, Mary.
Okay, so Mary, what message would you like to send to community members about what the Rockwood School District has to offer?
Oh gosh.
There's a lot, I know.
There is a lot. I mean, the pay obviously is very competitive. But just the family atmosphere, it's such a wonderful community. Each school is a community, but the district is a community.
Mhm.
It's such, it's a joy to come to work. I mean, people, when you have a common goal of taking care of kids, it's a wonderful environment. And so everyone is supporting each other and helping each other. Our benefits are wonderful too. And there are things, people don't realize that Rockwood takes care of. Half, if you bring your family on to benefits, Rockwood pays for half of that. People don't know things like that. So there's so many almost hidden benefits of working from Rockwood, but really it's just such a phenomenal place. We're so well regarded for what we do for kids, and that's because people work so well together to make that happen.
Yeah.
Well, that couldn't have been communicated any better. Great job, Mary. We know you're so busy, and we just appreciate you taking the time. We really wanted individuals who watch our podcast and just are involved with Rockwood to know what you do, and that it's not always about putting out a fire. It's really the majority of your job is letting us have an inside peek of how great our school district is.
Absolutely.
And you and your team do a phenomenal job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you
and
for
have a
having
great
me.
year.
Yeah,
You're
thank you,
welcome.
Mary.
You too.
Thank you. Jeffrey Horstman. So joining us now is Jeffrey Horstman. He is the head custodian at Rockwood Middle School. And I have to brag on him because I was a part of the hiring team when I was a principal there. So, we know how to spot good talent. But not only do I, but the communication department does too, because they chose you, Jeff, to be a part of their campaign recently that Mary just talked about. So tell us about that, being a part of that campaign. How was that for you, and what impact do you think it's making on Rockwood in terms of being able to let people know how great a district we are?
Of course, thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
It was career changing in a good way.
Yes.
A lot of people were shocked that they saw me on the TV.
Uh-huh.
I'm still waking up every day and seeing myself on TV every now and then, so it's a little surreal.
Uh-huh.
But it really opened my eyes, the impact Rockwood has,
Yes.
and why we need to be there for our kids.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Yeah, we enjoy seeing you in there as well. You're a natural.
Thank you.
That's why you're on our show right now.
Thank you.
Yes.
I try.
Yeah. And I think it's important to note that as a support staff member, the impact you have on our students. That's why we all got into education, and it goes beyond principals and teachers. There's so many different roles, and the ones even more specifically that we're hiring people for right now, and the positive impact. So I want to say thank you. And then on that note, Jeff, why would you personally advise someone to come and work for the Rockwood School District?
Personally, I've been doing this for many years. I've got 20 years cleaning experience. I would say, most importantly, we've got the great benefits, the retirement, but it goes beyond that. You get to see the kids every day. You get to see the parents. You get to see the teachers. You get to be a part of the community and make sure these students have a safe, healthy building, especially coming up to the flu season.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point. Jeffrey, knowing that I work with you, and we both did actually, and so I know that you are particular about your work. You do a phenomenal job, and it helps, to your point, everyone, because everyone that comes to that building is affected by what you do. So tell us a little bit about what you do, and then give us the secret to your success.
All right. Well, I come in every day with an open mind. Things change by the minute, by the hour. Basically making sure that the building stays clean, disinfected, and also satisfying our teachers' needs or students. Because of the simple fact, things happen, things change day by day, minute by minute. We need to be present there. And I honestly just love my job, and I love being there. It's my career until I hit retirement.
Love it. So what would you say was your secret to success? Because you've had a lot of success in your career.
Yeah, I've had a lot of success. My success, I would say, is my hard work, my dedication, and determination. We can have some rough days, but I make sure that no matter what, we take care of our students.
Yes.
And that drives my success, knowing that my building, all we're building, our community is taken care of.
I love that. So you're echoing what Mary said. It's about the students, making sure that we're taking care of them, and it's important to all of us.
Yes.
I really appreciate you coming on today with us, Jeffrey. It's been wonderful seeing you, in the spotlight, but also seeing you doing your work every day, because you're a phenomenal asset to Rockwood. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, Emily, I guess we're going to wrap it up.
All right, it's that time already. So thank you again, Jeffrey, for joining us. Thank you to our viewers and our listeners that continue to tune in every month. So don't forget you can watch and listen to us on our department webpage, on the district YouTube channel, or any other podcast platform.
Absolutely. We appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Until then, stay locked into Rockwood Connects.